The future of foldables is here. Meet the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 7, thinner, lighter, tougher, and now rocking a 200-megapixel camera with Galaxy AI built in. But is this the foldable we've been waiting for, or just another expensive toy? Let's find out. The Galaxy Z Fold 7 launched in July 2025. And it's Samsung's most advanced foldable yet. In this review, we'll cover design, display, performance, cameras, battery life, pros and cons, and of course, whether it's worth buying in 2025. First, let's talk about design and build. This year, Samsung made some significant improvements. The most noticeable change is the new folding mechanism that trims down the Fold 7 to just 8.9mm when folded, and an impressive 4.2mm when open, which is a record for a foldable smartphone. The phone is also noticeably lighter at 215 grams. It's still heavier than a typical slab phone, but makes it much easier to carry around. Samsung used an armor aluminum frame, Gorilla Glass Victus 2 on both sides, and even managed to achieve IP48 water and dust resistance for the first time on a fold phone. It's not quite as tough as an iPhone 15 Pro, but still a big step in the right direction for durability. One downside, though, is the lack of S Pen support. That's disappointing for note-takers and creative types who've relied on the S Pen on previous Fold models. Now let's discuss the displays. Samsung increased the cover display to 6.5 inches, making it noticeably wider. It has a beautiful dynamic AMOLED panel offering HDR10+ support and a fast adaptive refresh rate of up to 120 Hz. When unfolded, you're greeted with a massive 8.0-inch display with similar specs. It runs up to 120 Hz, has HDR10+ support, and an amazing peak brightness of 2600 nits, making it one of the brightest foldable screens available. Both the cover and inner displays feel very responsive and accurate color-wise. Viewing angles are solid too. Multitasking is a joy thanks to the size and sharpness. Watching movies or playing games on the go also gets better on these large displays. Moving on to the cameras, Samsung made a big upgrade this year by borrowing the 200MP main sensor found on the Galaxy S25 Ultra and putting it in the Fold 7. The quality really shows. Photos have insane detail, excellent dynamic range, and great color accuracy. The telephoto lens also performs well with natural bokeh and good edge detection. Here are some sample shots for you to judge the quality. As for the ultra-wide camera, it does struggle a bit in low light, which is something Samsung needs to improve next year. But overall, the Fold 7 delivers excellent photo quality, perhaps the best in the foldable category so far. Night photography has also seen a big leap forward compared to previous models, although again, the ultra-wide still needs some work in low-light situations. On the front, the Fold 7 gets a new 10MP selfie camera on the cover screen and another 10MP selfie cam inside. They both perform quite well. You get a wide dynamic range and nice detail. And with AI-powered features like Generative Edit and ProVisual Engine, even quick shots come out looking professional. Portrait mode is particularly impressive with great subject separation. Video recording is capped at 4K 30 FPS, which is a bit limiting compared to other flagships offering 8K. But the footage is very stable and solid quality. All in all, the Fold 7 takes some of the best photos and videos on any foldable phone. So far, it's definitely a strong performer in this department. Powering the Fold 7 is Qualcomm's new Snapdragon 8 Elite for Galaxy chip paired with 12 or 16 gigs of RAM and up to 1 TB of storage. Performance is top-notch, apps open instantly, games run smoothly, and multitasking on that big inner screen feels effortless. Here are the benchmark scores for your reference. But what truly sets the Fold 7 apart is its software. Samsung's Android 16 with One UI takes full advantage of the unique foldable form factor. Key features include pop-up windows, swipe gestures, split screening, edge panels, and DeX mode. There are also plenty of customization options for the always-on display. Plus, Samsung includes many Galaxy AI tools that make life easier. They include smart photo editing, real-time translations, AI summaries, and more. The Galaxy AI features are still in early stages, but they show lots of promise for the future. Samsung promises 7 years of OS and security updates, which is a major plus for longevity. Now let's talk about the battery. The Fold 7 gets a 4400 mAh dual-cell battery, the same size as last year. It supports 25-watt wired charging, 15-watt wireless charging, and reverse wireless charging. In real-world use, you'll get a full day of battery life if you don't push it too hard with gaming or heavy editing on the large inner screen. But heavy users, especially those gaming or editing, will likely need to top up before bedtime. Charging speeds aren't industry-leading either, taking about 1 hour and 45 minutes for a full charge. Samsung could definitely improve this area next year. Alright, let's wrap up this review. The Fold 7 is a huge success for Samsung. The new folding mechanism is thinner, lighter, and more durable. The larger cover screen is a welcome addition. The 200MP main camera takes some of the best photos on any foldable. The new Snapdragon 8 Elite for Galaxy chip provides top-notch performance, and Samsung's software makes great use of the foldable form factor. But at a premium price tag starting at $1,800, it's not for everyone. If you don't need the tablet-like inner screen or you rely on the S Pen from previous Fold models, you might want to consider alternatives. But for those who can afford it and want the best big screen foldable experience in 2025, the Fold 7 is the phone to beat. It proves that foldables have finally reached maturity and are ready for the mainstream. What do you think? Would you buy this foldable or stick with a traditional flagship phone? Let me know in the comments. And thanks for watching my review of the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 7. I'll see you next time.